Like, you understand how important it is. You know, I watch a lot of stuff on Deion Sanders, and he's so motivating on
a complete and total failure of leadership from the federal government.
If anyone asks how it's going in the black community, you tell them we're rising.
And we are back. We are here at the Brian Clay Chronicles Judicial Series. I am the co-host, Rodney Coleman, the actual host of the Sports Roundup, and I'm here with Patience Branham. I got it right.
Thank you.
I got it right that time. All right. She's a native Memphian, and she's running for judicial court, and I'm going to let her tell you which court she's running for.
I'm running for General Sessions Division 10. That's in the criminal courts, and that is the domestic violence unit.
Oh, wow.
It's a specialty court.
Yeah, it is a specialty court. Mm-hmm. And you're a native Memphian.
I am.
Okay.
Well, since I was 3.
3?
I moved from Montgomery, Alabama when I was 3.
Oh, okay. So tell us a little bit about your background here in Memphis.
Well, I've been here since I was 3 years old. I went to Hutchinson School for 12 years, and then I left Memphis and went to Emory in Atlanta for 4 years, and then I left Atlanta and came back to Memphis and went to, at that time, the Cecil B. Humphreys School of Law.
Yeah, at Memphis State.
At Memphis State. In Memphis State, no University of Memphis, it was Memphis State.
That's right.
But it's still Go Tigers.
That's right. Go Tigers.
And I graduated from there, and I moved away to Sumner County for a year. My first husband and I moved back there because he was from Gallatin, Tennessee.
Okay.
And at that time, I was the only female attorney in Sumner County.
Wow.
This was in 1982.
Now, I understand there's some interesting things going on in that specialty court.
Oh, yes.
What are some of the priorities you will have if you enter into that office?
Well, being a prosecutor for 32 years, it's very victim-oriented, which I believe in. And there's a lot of support, a lot of outcry, and focus on the victims, which is needed. The victims, it's a lot of hard work. They have to work hard to get out from under their situation, to get started in a new place, if they in fact decide to do that. But where I think the reason it is failing, and frankly, domestic violence there's more of it than there ever has been.
Right.
And I think that part of that, my eyes were not really open to this part of it until I became a defense attorney. And upon being a defense attorney and a prosecutor, I feel like I'm truly qualified for this position because attention needs to be given to the abusers.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just like in mental health court, drug and alcohol court, veterans court, they have programs that help the defendants actually become incorporated into society. And many of the domestic violence abusers suffer from undiagnosed mental health problems.
That's true.
And that's part of the issue. Or else they abuse drug and alcohol, and that makes them a different person and they become violent. Or they've either just been released from incarceration or they've just been released from the service. You know, and then there's all sorts of psychological problems with that.
And trauma.
Their wife already has a job, is already part of the community, and they're feeling left behind, and that can cause some great problems. And these resources are already there. They aren't new. They're in Division 7, they're in Division 8, and they're in Division 9. Division 10 just needs to hook up and use some of those.
Wow.
And I really think we can help curb the violence in the city, because violence among young people, 15-year-olds shooting people in their own driveways,
It's getting bad. It's
stealing
getting
their
really bad.
cars.
Yeah.
Violence comes from a violent home. A child that knows nothing but violence, all they can do is violence.
Products of their environment.
So you have to start with the home.
That's great. You know, I've heard several judges actually mention that approach where, you know, you're dealing with the defendant as far as the issues that they may have in society. That's awesome. Well, it has been a pleasure. Why don't you look into that camera
Yes.
and tell Memphis why they should nominate and elect you.
Memphis, there's too much violence in this city. Having worked on both sides of the courtroom, a prosecutor for 32 years and a defense attorney for almost 6, I think I am the only truly qualified and experienced candidate running in this particular race. So please vote for Patience Missy Branham on August 4th for judgeship in Division 10 of General Sessions Criminal Court. There's never been a female on that bench, and it's time to put a female on the bench.
All right, you heard it here first. Thank you so much for coming. Maybe we'll have you again here on the Brian Clay Chronicles.
Oh, I would love to come back.
Oh, awesome, awesome.
Oh.
Hey, Rodney Coleman co-hosting here on Brian Clay Chronicles Judicial Series. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back in 2.